It's the NFL on EA Sports, and everyone's watching Kene Nwangu. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Falcons and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
Rodrigo Blankenship ready to get us started. And we're underway from the bank. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10, Murray escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. From the gun, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route, complete.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third down, it's Penix. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Murray here on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace. But instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pitts brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, Murray. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Dulcich hauls it in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action now, Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Murray. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix working from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. To the air with Penix. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. On for the field goal now, here's Rodrigo Blankenship. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Romo. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. A tight end in motion now. Now Murray on the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Sending a receiver left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Ravens bring an extra DB out there, 3rd down coming up. Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it now out of the gun. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Penix now to throw. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal. Penix looking to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, Murray. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kaiser White has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He can run it. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he gets this forward to the 19. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. From the gun, it's Murray. That one finds Josh Downs. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Trying again, Hall. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It's a gain of 6. They've got 3rd and goal from the 3.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Murray to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things 10-10. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Penix to throw. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. That one goes for... The Ravens certainly want another look at this. Coach throwing the challenge flag.
Is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Penix now. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. 6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. To the air with Penix. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Ravens and Kyler Murray set to take over. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Dulcich hauls it in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 22-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They go right back to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They run. Here's Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. Cut out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Murray on 3rd down. Hall there to haul it in. And he goes down a little short of the 40. 4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. Penix now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix now on 1st down. Short pass brought in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Higgins makes the catch. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Punt team on the field. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First and 10, Murray. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They give on second to Hall. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Kyler. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Falcons who have 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. That pass caught by Wangu. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the shotgun, Penix. It is caught left side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They'll send out the punting unit. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And there was some space for him to run this up to the 34. Atlanta, that's going to be at 2nd. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down, and they go right back to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. And we've arrived at the break, and what a second half we're in store for. It's tied at 10 after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. The Buccaneers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jalen Waddle, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And that one all tied against the visiting Saints. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Wangu on the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. On first down, here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here comes Hall. Jukes one defender. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
Robinson in motion right. 2nd and 4. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Back to throw, Murray. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one that defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That's taken in by Wangu. Keeps on moving into the red zone. is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. For the point after, here's Blankenship. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it 17 all. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Slot man in motion left. They start the drive with Hall. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Play made by E.J. Speed. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Murray looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. We've got a screen to the running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action, here's Penix. And down he goes, the Ravens defense gets it done. Ravens bring an extra DB out there, 3rd down coming up. Here's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. On now comes their punter. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We give to Hall on the draw. And he gets him around 6 there. Play made by E.J. Speed. We'll give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And before we get the kick, we're going to get a timeout. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Falcons returning their offense in this running back. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Man in motion here. From the 31. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They send the tight end in motion. Escapes the puck. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They motion a receiver left. 1st and 10, Murray. He's got Smith. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 of the 21.
Murray here on 1st down. Throw caught at the 6. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Gain more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
White punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Only took them one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Lone back gets the handoff. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. To the air with Penix. Cut near the goal line. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. We got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up. They'll try it with him again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Defense stops him after 4 yards, and that forces 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Into the hands of Dulcich.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Running on 2nd with White. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Receiver in motion going left. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. On target to Downs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 40.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Finds his target, Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Penix on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Penix here from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Back out runs their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, second and inches. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, Murray. Finds his man, Downs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Murray here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Running back sent in motion. Kyler throwing here. Connects with Hubbard. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Third down run from White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Play action, here's Penix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Probably some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and T. Higgins back in possession here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Trying to set this up quick. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.